Brick Chick here, and welcome to Q&A Tuesday. The first question is from K Heartbricks, who asked, what is your camera equipment? Great question. So I think I've already told you guys what kind of camera that I use in a previous episode of Q&A Tuesday, but you've never actually seen what the camera looks like, so I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then I'll also show you what tripod I use. So here's the camera that I use to film all my videos. As you can see, it's kind of like a silverish color, and this is a JVC camera. I'm not sure exactly what, exact model it is or whatever, but yeah, this is the camera that I use. I'm not sure exactly how old it is. I think my parents got it back in 2007 or 2008, but I'm not exactly sure. And then here's the tripod that I use. The brand is Ambico. This is just the tripod that my family's always had. We've had this for as long as I can remember, and we use this for like taking family pictures for like our Christmas card and stuff like that. So you can put a camera on this as well as the video camera that I'm using. Just a, standard tripod. You can put the camera on there, move it around, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that is the camera and tripod that I use to film all my videos. I've said this before, but the camera that I use isn't the best. It doesn't make the best quality videos. My family just had it forever, but my parents are nice enough to let me use it for my videos, since when I first started making videos, I couldn't afford to buy my own camera. But now that I have more money and I've been making some money from putting ads on my YouTube videos, I have money to buy a new camera. I really want to get a new camera so I can make better quality videos for you guys. And also, for another reason, the video format that this camera records in is like a weird MOD format, and a lot of video editors don't accept that video format. It's kind of a hard video format to use. It's uncommon. This is kind of a weird camera because it records in MOD format. So it would be nice to get another camera so I can record in a more usable and easy to use video format. And the reason I haven't gotten a new camera yet, even though I have the money to, is honestly because I don't know what camera to get. I'm no camera expert, so I don't really know what kind of camera I should get. So if you guys have any suggestions for me, I would highly appreciate it. I'm honestly just looking for a good camera that records, high quality videos, as long as there's good lighting. All the videos I'll be making are indoors, and there will be good lighting, and I'm just looking for a camera that's, under 400, maybe under 500. If it's a really good camera, I'll go for 500. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm looking for. Maybe one that can take good pictures too, so I can also have a camera for, photography. That'd be cool. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. I would really, really appreciate it. The next question is from Brickmaniac556, who asked, what is your favorite childhood book? Great question. So what is my favorite childhood book? Wow, that really takes me back, since I'm almost 17 now, and I haven't read any of the books I used to read when I was a kid in a long, long time. So I can't think of one book that was my absolute favorite over all the other books, but I did think of two books that I really, really, really liked when I was a kid, and they were definitely some of my favorites. Alright, so The Little Pea was definitely one of my favorite childhood books. I just remember loving this book so much. It's just such a cute book and totally relatable for me. So basically, it's about this little pea that is mad because it has to eat candy every night for dinner, and it's always complaining about having to eat candy and about how candy is so gross. And I always thought that was so funny, because I was like, dude, candy is really good. Why are you complaining? If your parents are making you eat candy for dinner, you should not be complaining. You should be thanking them. And then finally, once he ate all his candy that his parents made him, he finally got to eat a big bowl of spinach for dessert. And he thought it was delicious, and he loved it, and he was so excited. And I just thought it was so funny is, I was like, okay, this pea has it opposite. Candy is good and spinach is bad. Now I don't mind spinach, but obviously candy's better. And it was just always so funny that he had to eat all this candy and he was complaining, and then he finally got to eat the spinach and he was really happy. I just remember this being a really cute, funny book. And then another one of my favorite childhood books was definitely The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this book. It's a pretty well-known book for kids. I just remember loving this book because it's also very relatable. So it's about a hungry caterpillar, and I love eating food. I'm always hungry and I get hangry, so I can relate to this caterpillar. I actually found the whole book on a website called SlideShare, so I'll go and just go through it really quick. Not read the whole thing, just kind of show you if you haven't seen this book. So it's about a caterpillar who was just born or hatched or whatever, and he's really hungry and he's going through and eating all this food. You know, he had 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. Then he got cake and ice cream and a pickle and cheese and stuff. And it was just really funny. He ate like all this food. I was like, oh my gosh. And then he had a stomach ache. Obviously, he ate all that food. And then he ate 1 leaf and he felt better. And then, of course, he turned into a butterfly at the end. If you haven't noticed a trend by now, I love books that have food in them. I'm a big foodie, and even as a kid, when I was reading these books, I was a big foodie, and I just love food so much. And then the last question that I'm going to be answering in this video is from BrickBoyHD, who asked, do you like to watch WWE wrestling? If so, who is your favorite wrestler? Great question. So no, I do not watch WWE wrestling. It's just not my thing. Not saying it's bad. I've actually never watched it before, so I don't know if it's good or not, but I do know some people have mixed opinions about it. But honestly, wrestling and boxing and stuff like that are just not my thing. It does not interest me at all. It never has interested me, but I have heard of some WWE wrestlers that I think are pretty cool. The Rock, I think he's really cool. And also John Cena. I love his theme song. I just think that's so funny when it's like, John Cena! That always gets me and makes me laugh. And that concludes this episode of Q&A Tuesday. I hope that answered all of your guys' questions, and if you guys have any more questions for me, please put them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe so that you know when I make new videos. And thanks for watching, guys.